board who are the decision makers. And that was my only comment. Not really a question.
Very good.
To add to Mr. Goodrow's comment, the lighting, obviously traffic, all those things, is in your report. Does it define the amount of time it would take for a 3,000 capacity stadium to disperse from the impacted areas? At the noise, I'm sorry, at the lighting level, is it lights out at 10 o'clock?
No.
Lights reduced at 10 o'clock?
At 7 o'clock.
Unfortunately, this portion is going to be a statement, just so you get an understanding, and I'm sure you've already felt it. The Mount Diablo School District, the local leadership here, the principal, vice principal, have been very unresponsive and very poorly receptive of our concerns in the past. We would hope that, I think, the young lady here said this, we need to talk to the board. They are the decision makers. I've got many more that I'll put in writing. One other thing, just as a comment, if you do look at the 170 items, could be planned, and many of them are, like he said, it's very good. Thank you for breaking those down. That's one every other day. Think about it that way.
Does it include some?
Okay, one other question, and I'm interested, I'll put it in writing. Does it, sorry, I have poor handwriting myself. Police coverage, did it involve any of that into your report for both cities, City of Walnut Creek and City of Concord, and obviously the effects of budgetary issues?
Mr. Stark should be answering these questions.
And I want to address that also because when we call for Walnut Creek, I'm sorry, I was just addressing this.
Thank you for listening, and I will try to endeavor to follow the process as you put up there so that we will be asking questions and not expecting a response. And that I do want to make sure that there is some flexibility in the usage because there are teams that may just, because of our children being able to play sports, additional events that are discovered, like there's no men's lacrosse, there's no rugby mentioning in some of these. So I want to understand what the process is to be able to add events in case those programs develop on campus as part of this. And I do want to make sure that, I'm not sure if it was echoed in what Mr. Kitchell asked, so I'll rephrase it this way. Currently, there is no legal, my understanding is there's no limit on the amount of portable lights or the amount of portable speakers that could be used. So would it be possible then, if this project is not passed, for the school to always use portable lights and the portable speaker for the events instead?
That's defeating the whole purpose of saying no.
Here was that we have had problems in the past getting, well, and I'm just addressing the question that you had, so I guess I'm sorry.
It's more of a statement than a response.
Yeah, I'm just adding that we, to the gentleman here from the school district, that this is part of our concern with the environmental impact report is that it hasn't looked at the impact on our side of the neighborhood. And it's concerning because of the past problems we've had. So.
Yeah, here.
So would it be valid to place a question as
Have considerations been made for people that aren't in Walnut Creek to be able to address the problem?
did you get that?
A couple questions, and I want to respect the process by allowing you to respond in writing. However, out of the stakeholder communication plan, I'm not sure how I'm going to see your answers. First question is, are the residents of Walnut Creek considered a stakeholder in your project? My view is that they definitely should be, and they haven't been considered as so. Secondly, in light of the fact that this key stakeholder communication issue has been ignored or chosen not to be addressed by the project, has there been any governance or audit of the project process to ensure us that you folks are doing your job properly? Thank you very much.
ensure that there's a difference made between De La Salle and Carondelet and Ignacio Valley High School. Because even though events occur at the same time, and school happens at the same time, there is a difference between De La Salle students and Ignacio Valley High School students. And so when parking and all of that is looked at, it ensures that it's only Ignacio Valley High School being looked at and not De La Salle and Carondelet.
Very good.
Doubly best.
Somebody had a hand up over here. Go ahead. I'm going to go. He's had his hand up for a while.
Is it, this is a question directed to Mr. Stark. I live on Savannah Circle, and in the communication process that we had with the school, I would consider it very, very lacking, and to the fact that, I don't know how you would feel, but one day I came home and looked out my back window and saw a person in jeans with a red shirt with an AK-47 in the ready position. My neighborhood had never been told that you were going to do any SWAT training. Bombs went off, stuff like that.
It's right after Columbine.
Yes, this was, relatively soon after the Columbine incident. So when we're talking about how the school communicates, I am very, very worried because, in instances that I don't think you guys foresee, it could get to the point to where it could cost somebody their life. And I've never seen the school have any consideration for that neighborhood or the wants and needs, even when we do address them for the walkway and alleyway over there going to that neighborhood. When you have addressed them and agreed to something, it has never been fulfilled. There's either somebody runs out of money or principal changes or something like that. I am just very, very concerned with the district's reasoning and ability to handle a project probably of this magnitude.
Yeah.
On the question related to the noise problem and the mitigations related to it, there's going to be crowd noise, right? And the mitigation for that is the sound wall, right? It's part of that mitigation. Is there a mitigation plan for the actual PA system and the volumes or the power of the PA system that's purchased as part of this solution? And whether that can be throttled, or does somebody have free will to jack it up all the way up to 10? Because I think that's the kind of thing that really makes a big difference to us, right? When somebody jacks up that volume really high as opposed to something that might be more reasonable.
The short answer is that it will be governed to not go beyond a certain level.
Be governed by who?
We'll tell you the detail.
By who? Excuse me a moment. In 6D, you said unavoidable significant environmental impacts. The proposed project would not result in any significant and unavoidable impacts. You never addressed the the physiological and the psychological impacts in the neighborhood. That's a medical issue. And by the way, the definition of environment is all of the surrounding conditions and influences that affect the development of a living thing. Are we not living things here?
I would just like to also address the lady that said, please divide your, looking at De La Salle, Carondelet,